Hi, James Crimsey again for Module 3, my temporal factor for Module 3 and my ISTA final for Dr. Clark. Hello, Dr. Clark. Thank you again for a great class. It's been really nice with the projects and everything. So for my temporal factor for my Module 3, that was our Sound Seeker project. One of my favorite parts of that, or I thought important, was the compare and contrast to locations, sound locations, where um, different sounds were perceived by different people in different sound sources and locations. For example, I did a project where um, my daughter and wife sat on behind me and on to the right of me. Went through the sound rotation. Sounds were distinct and separate. One tended to over dominate the other one. My wife actually was just on her laptop speaking on the phone, but my daughter was on a video game, and that, along with the holler, the screaming and cheering, superseded my wife behind me. When I put them together, though, however, behind me, and they both continued the same activity, definitely the sounds blended together. I noticed that they blended together, and it was harder for me to make out things from the back with them both together. So that was pretty interesting from the sound, from the comparison and contrast um, project. The other aspect that we found very interesting too is that um, um, where music and sound is used for therapy to a certain extent for special needs individuals, Down syndrome, um, uh, um, hearing certain situations, even in medical situations where soothing music and sounds can be brought in for patients ailing. I've even seen therapy where there's just rainfall and forest animals sounding in the background. So, pretty interesting project to come to pass there. Definitely, we have a daughter, a 16-year-old daughter with Down syndrome, and she is a music lover, and her perception of sound and music is definitely different from ours, but fascinating as to how the music evens the playing field all of us here at home. So interesting topic. My webpage definitely will lay some of that out. Thanks again, Dr. Clark.